A couple of hours away from the start of the World T20 final between Australia and New Zealand. We're out in the middle, just right next to the pitch. You've had a look at it, Nass. It looks barer and drier to me than any of the others that I've seen.
Yeah, I just spoke to the groundsman there. He's just talking to Shane Watson in the background, and he said it's probably a little bit drier than what he wants it because of the amount of cricket they've had. They've had the IPL and obviously they've had this tournament, but it's still a pretty good surface. The scores have been going up in this tournament. 177 Pakistan got here a couple of nights ago and Australia chased that down. So it is a little bit bare, but at night time it might just come on okay.
Is it an unsurmountable disadvantage to bat first? Can you win the game batting first, given the statistics?
Well, 9 from 9 in this tournament have been won by the sides chasing, and 16 from 17 have been won in the last 17 by the sides chasing. The only time was the IPL final. Chennai were inserted by Owen Morgan's Kolkata, got 190 plus, and they won the game. So you can do it the other way, but the stats are against you.
How do you see the game in Australia bubbling up nicely at the right time? New Zealand have played consistent cricket, as they often do. They have a poor record against Australia in knockout cricket.
They do. I think Australia probably a batting dominated side. They've played the extra batter, which means they have 4 frontline bowlers, and then they mix a bit of Marsh, Maxwell and Stoinis. I'd say New Zealand have a very strong bowling, full 5, and then maybe a batter short, obviously no Conway. But they will quite like this pitch because they've got 2 spinners, and Australia, have Zampa and a bit of Maxwell. So I don't think New Zealand will be too disappointed when they look at this pitch. You said yesterday you fancy Australia. I'd probably just fancy Australia, but I'd like New Zealand to win.
Yesterday you fancied New Zealand. It's changed overnight. You slept on it.
I've slept on it. I think Australia could win, should win, but I want New Zealand to win. It'd be a nice story.
We've got an hour's build-up before this game, so we're on air on the Cricket Channel at 1 o'clock.